wanted to pause today to consider the case of the incredible sliding presidential campaign of Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky, somebody who was at the beginning of the year in the top tier of Republican candidates, but who in the latest Wall Street Journal NBC News poll gets just 3% of the support of Republican primary voters, and who just this week saw a super PAC that was raising money for him say it was going to stop raising money because it thought the campaign appeared futile. So what happened? You know, at the beginning of the year, Rand Paul was in the top tier of candidates, tended to be maybe third or fourth, had 11–12% of the vote, which in a crowded field was pretty good, but he has slid backwards since then. I think two things happened to him. The first thing that happened was Islamic State terrorism. I think at the beginning the idea of a non-interventionist, non-traditional Republican candidate who wasn't for getting involved in conflicts in the Middle East had a certain appeal, but I think when the fears of Islamic State terrorism rose, that appeal began to lessen. The second thing that happened, and this is not a surprise, is named Donald Trump. There was an outsider appeal to Rand Paul, still is among those who continue to support him, somebody who stood apart from the Republican establishment and who could look askance at it. That was an appealing thing in an anti-establishment year, but Donald Trump has kind of taken that title away from everybody who wants to be on the outside looking in at the establishment, left less space for Rand Paul. So is it over? No, well, of course it's not over yet, but he's going to need lightning to strike in a debate or maybe one of the early primaries, or it's a very difficult road.